So for the purpose of this paper presents a revision of the guidelines for practicum of AD Political Science as a recommendation of the researchers to implement the new guidelines which should increase the level of competence of AD Political Science graduates in the workplace. So let us move on to the scope. This study focuses on the flaws of the guidelines for practicum of AD Political Science and the proposed guidelines. It is limited to political science students in De La Salle University, Daphne. So for the procedure, the researchers gathered data for the preparation of this study. They formulated questionnaires before they interviewed the heads of the social sciences department and provided a separate interview for selected senior and junior students of AD Political Science.
So the problem of this proposal, proposal entitled the revision of the practicum guidelines of political science program. So this focus on the following problems. First, limited exposure of the student in their respective fields, and narrow experience of the student in the workplace. Third, the students do not fully exercise their expertise and application of academic curriculum. And fourth, the students do not have freedom to choose their company to work with.
And for the solution, researchers propose to change the manner of selection for institutions for the political science students to have practicum with. The researchers propose that the students are allowed to find an institution themselves. Furthermore, the group proposed that the students are not limited to Cavite area.
The benefits of this proposal are, first, to develop the students' confidence in the industry. Second, to encourage the students' exposure on the workplace they intend to belong. Third, to favor the students' will to choose their favorable institution. Fourth, it is less effort on the part of the administrators in designating the students to different offices. Fifth, to ensure the free will of the students in choosing a company that fits with his or her skills, ability, and expertise. Six, promote the students' participation in determining their respective offices. Seven, contribute work application experience on the part of the students. And last, develop discipline among the students.
This proposal must be approved by the administration and students from AD Political Science through its program council in order to fully implement the revision of the practicum guidelines. This proposal can be put into operation after conducting series of meetings for the deliberation of each condition, and upon approval, voted jointly by entities, the administration and students. In pursuant to the revision, different offices and contact persons may be requested to help in fully establishing the newly proposed guidelines. Dr. Olivia M. Legaspi, Dr. Kristen George C. Francisco, Mr. Rafael Julius D. Estrada, Mr. Josephine L. Cruz, Mr. Randall Sean C. Cruz. This proposal has led to the following conclusions. First, the Social Sciences Department needs to have an additional budget for this practicum. Second, the Social Sciences Department must research well on the background of different government offices, especially in the local government units. Third, the students must help the administration in researching good company or institutions to work with. Fourth, the administration must strengthen their linkages in national government offices or departments. And lastly, the administration must extend the practicum hours so that students can expose themselves to the field enough to gain new experience for future use.
So in recommendation, the researcher would like to suggest this proposal to the academe, professor, and the coordinator of practicum guidelines. This would provide a systematic practicum guidelines, and also the researcher likes to recommend this to the student of political science students that will help them to fully exercise their expertise in their respective fields.